we're going to hard pipe our pump from the skimmer basket to the pump, from the pump, or actually from the filter to the outlet of the pool. So I've already collected all the tools to make this job easier. I do have a hacksaw, battery powered hacksaw, just in case my PVC cutters don't work. I have a pipe wrench, a pair of pliers, a couple of valves. I have some screwed and slit 1.5" fittings. I have a couple of 45s and a unit. So, Clayton, you ready to learn how to do this? Alright, well, it's getting late. And say, hey, Izzy. Yeah, say hey. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I have this, the valve, this valve is actually here on the pump, and we're not going to use it anymore, but the problem we have is, see how it's full of water? Okay. What is that? Exactly. Well, inside the skimmer basket, if you look inside there and you reach inside there, you can actually feel. Yeah. Alright, so if you feel inside there, you actually feel some threads. You can take this and you can run it down in there and make it easier. Open the valve. Or you can screw in your vacuum and stuff. So screw this in there. Bless you. Mama! Need to go find her. You want me to go help her? Alright, so put that in there. And because I did that, I was able to close the valve. And we had some rain and stuff, so the pool's a little overfull right now. But now I can take off the hood. Don't worry about it. And of course, I said I had a grab a screwdriver. So, just need some pliers. I'm not using it again anyways. Oh, the other side, I didn't have a plug. This new pool, I didn't get a new plug. I need to buy a plug to stop off the jet on the inside of the pool. But what I did was, I'll show it to you when I take it out later. I actually took some electrical tape, covered up the plug, or the jet, and then I put it back on. And it slowed the water down. It's not perfect, but it slowed it down. So that's done. You take that off. That hose is done. And so now both of these fittings are no longer needed. We'll take this one off. You want to take the other one off, Clay? Is it on? Good. Is the camera blinking? Alright, so you ready to take this off? Alright, so because the threads are up inside there, you need to turn it that way, to your left. Alright, now ideally, see these right here? You want to put your pliers in there. It's okay because we're not going to use that anything, but normally you want to use paper pliers. Clean up my tools.
swimming pool. This was really close to the swimming pool, and that wasn't bad. But the biggest problem I had was, if you look carefully, right now I've already tried to align this, the outlet of this filter to the outlet of the pool. And the reason it is when you go to plumb it, this will be a straight shot. So that being said, it's less bends, I will in a second, but it's less bends, it's less plumbing, everything. I couldn't move my last one because of the wiring, so when we had this swimming pool in, we specifically made sure that we had the wiring and everything lined up to where we wanted the port to the pool. So if you ever go to put your own swimming pool in, that's a little tip. Try to consider where your port should be. So if you ever decide you want to hard pipe it like we are, it's a whole lot less fittings you need to buy, and it's a whole lot cleaner looking when you're done. One thing I wish I could have done on my old pool was clean it up. So, but these are, this is called a threaded to slip. See how it's threaded on one side and slip on the other side? Like the way it looks, it's straight. And again, we're gonna have a deck put over all this eventually, over that way. So I want it clean looking, and we can get underneath there if we want to. I think I'll block this off with some wood or something, so I don't want people climbing on it. All right, this isn't a playground. Alright guys, as you can see, I got it done, and if you see the water dripping in the video, it's not leaking. We had like, I think they said about 2 inches of rain last night, and it was already too full from the other rain, so it's really full. I'm about to backwash it and just look how full it is. Or I need to backwash it and get some more water out of this pool. So that's why it's dripping. It's not leaking anywhere in the pipes, so there's a good deal there. This has actually been a couple days since I filmed the first part of this video, but it got really late, as you can see in the video. It got dark on me, and then the battery died, and it was time to just quit. So I let it sit for a couple days and was checking it out, and I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. It's a lot cleaner looking than those rubber hoses that were laying all over the place, and I don't think it's going to stop up. And I still want to get a union. I'm going to put a union right there, so where if I have to take this pipe apart for any reason, all I got to do is take the union apart and I can do whatever I got to do. So that's the plan there. Besides that, I'm pretty happy, and I do want to show you this, since it just shut off on me. I decided I didn't want to run this pump 24/7 like some of the pool companies suggest, and I was going to put a pool timer in here, and I found this cool thing right here on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below, but this thing is amazing. It's a smart switch. It's got 2 outlets on it. I got it plugged into my GFI outlet inside there. It's fully waterproof, and you just plug it in. I got an app on my phone, the smart home app, and I set up a schedule to where this pump will run during the peak heat time. I'm not worried about the power. I'm worried about the when the filter needs to be running for the heat. So I got it set up to run about 5 hours a day, I think, 4 or 5 hours during the hottest time of the day. And right now it's 5 o'clock and it just shut off. So I guess it comes on around noon, and it seems to be keeping our pool nice and clear right now. I know it's not hot outside, so it's a little bit easier to keep it nice and clear. We got the cover on it right now, but as you can see inside there, it's pretty clear. So if you have a pool and you're interested, this is the way to go. I decided not to put a switch on this pool. I just put just an outlet and just that switch there, and I am super happy with it. It's a whole lot more it's a whole lot simpler than what I've had in the past, and it's just, to me, clean, easy. And if for some reason the switch was to fail, it was 25 bucks, I think it was. If it was to fail, oh well, I just plug this in to there. This pump happens to come with a low and a high switch. I just leave it on high, and then this turns on and off when it needs to. It's rated for the amps it pulls, so I did check that. That motor will not overdo the amp rating on this plug at all. So, and then it's got another outlet, and you can divide them up. You can set a schedule for this outlet and a schedule for this outlet. So what I'm thinking about doing is adding a light up on this pole here, some type of light. That's why I got this pole really high. I wanted to do something there, and I can run it to that switch, and I can either turn it on and off from my phone if I want to, or set it up on a schedule to be on whenever I want it to, or something like that. So if you have any questions about that switch, feel free to send me a message on Instagram, or you can comment below, and I'll be glad to explain it a little bit more if you want to, or show you some other examples of how it could be used or whatever. I'll be glad to help you out. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. I have, and I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the day with my family. And I hope you all learned something. Again, about any of this stuff, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. I'm here to help. So have a great day.